And that's our problem, starter problem. Yep. And there it is. Let's take that clamp off. But that's the starter right there sitting. About half the work is taking that flare off and the wheel. So here we are. That's an 11 for that. You have to move the exhaust out of the way to get that starter down because there's just not enough room unless you move that exhaust. There's no room down there. And that whole big piece has to come out. Yeah. So you're gonna need a stubby from here. Those are 13s to get off. I think that small one might be an 8, can't remember. So, that's that part. So, in order to get that, you're gonna need a 15, this right here. But on the bottom one, you're gonna have to get it where it's a long extension, a long one. So, because you wouldn't be able to touch that from anywhere else than going through here. So, up front is where you got to go in and go down. So we're gonna get to that. This one's already loosened up with just a regular 15-inch wrench. It's already loosened up, but I leave it in there because it'll be easier to get that bottom one off just to keep it tight. So as you see, there's my socket down there, and well, the extension, you have to do it in pieces. Wrench runs down through, and it's right through there, you'll see it. So, and then it comes out, or I can get on it right there. Let's see. There, you'll see the extension sticking out. Did it in 2 or 3 different pieces. So yeah, let's get the bottom bolt out. That's a fun one. Alright. We got it. It's all loose right in there. Next thing, I already loosened up the top one, but there's my extension. And that's how it is. Like that. Good stuff. Ugh. Alright, see that? It's all loosened out. I just need to get the drop down through there. I already did the exhaust. So it's all loose. Top and bottom. I just gotta get it out. It should fall right down through, but we'll see. So after a little finesse, I just had to just shake it out pretty much. So there it would be. I just left that in there because that might be my issue getting back in. So I'm gonna leave that one right there. I'm gonna take that back to the store. And here we are with a new one. And it's gotta go back in there. A great spot to go. Fun spot to do. Yep. I had to go through the bottom of the up underneath. The other one was kind of sucky, but hopefully it goes in a little bit easier. I'll pull this exhaust over to get it up in there. It's like 3 extensions on that. Down through. Good stuff. So the starter wanted to be a punk going back in. So I took off the solenoid to get it back past the exhaust because that sucker was not coming off. It wasn't going up past it anyways. It kept stopping me because these are in the way. kept grabbing on the exhaust. So I took the solenoid off and did it that way. It's a lot easier. It'll save you another hour of stress. Just take it off. It takes 2 seconds to go up in there after that. But that's what it is. Alrighty, there's the new starter. But all I got is that last little bolt down there. But start with the top, let that kind of go in first and just get it lined up. And then that one should flow right down there, because once it's lined up, just put some grease on it and it should go right in. I got it moving already, started. Just gotta tighten those up. But it'll be, hopefully this will make everything work. Alright, this is what it took to pretty much get that bottom one. A long extension, another long one, and a short. To have enough room to go all the way to the bottom of that. What a sucker and a stupid spot to put a starter, huh? But it's all in there, that's tight. I just gotta tighten up the top one. I didn't do a full tight on that yet. So, but I'm gonna get her started hopefully. Oh yeah, I forgot to drop the nut down in the exhaust. So we're gonna try to get that out too. If not, we're gonna just shoot it out the back. All right, now we're at the part of just hooking up the batteries, because we had unhooked those for safe. I had this on the charge, just because I don't know where they're at. It's been a lot of negative days, so I've been having it charge. So we're gonna hook those back up, give her a rip. All right, starter's all on there. We're gonna try to do a quick, I think the batteries are probably okay. My light came on in the truck, so we're gonna just do a quick jump start, maybe help it out. The batteries should be okay, but we'll see. I got a booster pack just in case anyways. Yeah, put on jump start. Did you already put it on? No. Put it on jump start. There it is, baby. Oh, need to wait for some fuel to get through. Shoot, man. That's a lot of work. My fuel is, I haven't started this for a couple weeks. So, no lights on, that's good. Airbag, that's always on. Yeah, it's a good strong start. That's good.
It turned over really fast.
I'll go for a ride here in a little bit.
It turned over really fast.
Batteries are showing good. Did you unplug the booster thing?
I turned it off.
All right. And it's up and running. Good. Starter's in, running good. What a job. Wasn't easy, I guess. Just going for a ride, let that fuel go. It's been sitting for a couple weeks, so I'm gonna go put some fresh fuel in it. We should be good to go after that. It's supposed to be in the negatives for a couple nights here. So, that's pretty much what we're up to. But, thanks for watching and God bless.